Hey guys, Dave GDM here. Welcome back to Felsbrunn. So this is episode 3. Now, there are a few changes since... Thanks, motorcycle. Since I did my last video. One is we now own Class 450 Arian tractor, as well as a Mahindra Retriever. Now, there may be a few other things, because the last time I tried to record an episode of this was months and months ago. What happened, and the reason we have these, is because I tried to record an episode, and things didn't work out well, and I kind of ended up with all this extra stuff that now doesn't make sense. So I did do some stuff off screen, so if things look a bit different, that's why. Anyways, okay, so this is finished. I need to go and load this and put it away. So let's go and load the New Holland TX32 without smashing. There we go. Also, another big difference is I now have a microphone. Like an actual microphone, so let me know how that sounds. Yeah, so I went out, got a cheapish microphone because the one on my new computer is awful. So basically what happened was my computer died, and it took a very long time to get a new one, or a new laptop that was, usable for this, so that's why I've been gone for so long. That, and I just haven't had time. Anyways, I guess we're just going to keep going on baling for now. We probably should put some fertilizer down. You know what, let me check the map. So for fertilizer we, oh, that's wonderful, isn't it? Okay, so we also need lime. I'm going to put it on both fields just because. But, okay, that's great. So when we finish baling, we can lime both fields, start getting that one planted. Oh boy. Okay, so let's get back into our Fiat 1300 DT. Honestly, I love this tractor. I mean, it's only good for field work because it's so slow and frankly awful. But yeah. So I'll be honest, I kind of forgot where I got the money from for the Axion and the wait, is it Axion? Shoot, I'm not gonna be able to remember. Maybe it's Arian. Again, I really forget. So that's nice. I don't remember if I did contract work for it, or if I did, if I'd taken out a loan. You know what, let's check that right now. Yeah, looks like I took out a loan. Let's pay some of that back. You know what, let's do some contracting work today. I'm changing my mind, I'm gonna do contracting. Why don't we harvest field? Let's fertilize this one. Borrow the items. Okay. Let's just tab over to the Case Puma 185 CVX, which I don't think I've used to date, now that I think about it. Oh, perfect. We already have fertilizer here. Please load up. I don't want to have to go get a front loader. Come on, there we go. I haven't used these big bags in a long time. Anyways, 800? Well, really hope that's going to do it. Alright, let's get the front weight attached. And, what field are we doing here? Alright, field number 8. Where's that? Oh, okay. All the way down there. Anyways, yeah, no, I've I definitely have plans to start doing videos more often. So it's just going to be, a case of me sitting down one weekend or whatever and just completely, just going at it and making tons and tons of recordings. Like 20 or 25 recordings. I'm probably going to keep this video shorter just because I want to, test the mic and stuff and make sure everything works okay. That way I don't get through a, hour-long video and then find out it was terrible. So I'll probably keep this one to 15-20 minutes. But for the most part, they'll be anywhere from 35 to 40 in the future. Just depending on how long I really want to sit down and make a video at, it's like 9 now, but usually they're made at like 1 or 3 in the morning. It kind of sucks sometimes. Also, I'm sitting outside, so if you hear car noises or bikes or anything like that, that's why. I don't think the bike should really bother us. But, because I'm in New Hampshire and this week was bike week, basically our entire state is flooded with motorcycles. And it can get pretty bad. Okay, let's see here. Whoop, I'm a little off. Alright, here we go. So this looks to be corn. Alright, now, so for FS22, I think it would be kind of cool if you had the option with corn to harvest like sweet corn. And like make it a different crop type or something. And also, like, for the corn, make a different crop type for, like, the dent corn that we harvest with a combine. I think that's dent corn. And then do sweet corn, which is the stuff that people eat on the cob. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. And then there's cow corn, which you would not want to eat. It would make you sick, as far as I know. I'm not sure the actual term for it, like silage corn, cow corn, whatever it is. But I think they should have a different crop type for each, just because I think that'd be cool. Anyways. Yeah, that way, it's not just planting, corn and then do whatever you want with it, because that just wouldn't happen in real life. Also, I think what would be really interesting is if, and kind of cool, it'd be a little annoying, but it'd still be cool, is you have to, put the, right type of seed in the planter when you go to plant a field. Like, you have to put in wheat seed, or corn seed, or soybean seed, whatever, whatever the seed is for that. Like, you have to do potatoes and sugarcane. You should have to do potatoes or sugarcane. Like, you should have to be able to buy the potato, buy potato pallets or something like that, rather than just putting in any random seed, because that wouldn't happen. You couldn't just go up to a seed bag and fill it with potato seed, because that's, technically not a thing. I mean, seed potato is just potatoes that are sliced into pieces, and then they stick them in the ground. That's kind of how, potatoes work. Let me plug in my computer before it dies. And I'm going off, aren't I? Off track. No, it's still fertilizing. Okay. I really hope I don't run out, because I don't want to have to go back for more. Anyways, fertilizing is probably one of the best contracts that you can really get, because they're, for the most part, they're either not very expensive or free if you use slurry or manure. And I mean, they give you a decent chunk of cash. I mean, this one here is going to give us about $4,000 for what? 3 minutes of our time? I mean, it's pretty good. So for other FS19 maps, I don't really know if I'm going to be doing any. I might do like the Millennial Farms one, and I might do Ravenport, because I did get a bunch of great like American mods for combines and tractors and trucks. Actually, I got some really great stuff, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do a Ravenport series before FS22 comes out in the fall, which I will be doing videos on immediately. as well as the new car mechanic simulator that's coming out. I'm probably going to end up doing something on that. Probably similar to a car mechanic simulator. Was it 2018, I think? 96, okay. Where, like, I'll play, this, unless they give you, like, separate save games like Farming Simulator does, what I'll do is I'll just, play through some and just do, like, videos of, whoops, let's not go over and waste money. 43, that's not too bad. Oh, okay, with the reimbursement, so, yeah, alright, that's not too bad. Missing crops. I've had that happen a few times. Anyways, back to baling. So, yeah, what I'll do is probably just do, a few episodes here and there of different restorations, or me sitting down and doing, like, oh shit, my bad, me sitting down and just doing, a few jobs here and there, something like that. So, this Fiat tractor here isn't really something that you'd see where I live. Like, I don't think this was really, like, Fiat's not really a popular brand, and I don't think it ever was where I live in the Northeast U.S. I mean, maybe it was, but I really don't think that Fiat was ever, super popular. I apologize to all the OCD people who are going to, like, completely freak out with this whole awful bale mess that the, or straw mess that the, the Helper AI extension mod made. Okay, that mod is perfect for, like, the tight British maps with, like, either really large fields or probably really large fields that are all like Chellington, like Chellington 17 or maybe Chellington Valley. I don't know, I haven't really looked at it. But yeah, the fields that are all round and weird and not these nice base game fields that you have here. I mean, you had more like, whoa, you had more windy fields in Bjornholm than you do, in here, Goldcrest Valley. But I mean, even in the U.S., I think some of our fields can be pretty strange shaped, especially hayfields. And honestly, I really don't mind hayfields being strange because I have to do all the work myself anyways. So I mean, it's not that terrible. I don't mind it. And I mean, haying in Farming Simulator is okay. It's semi-easy. But to be honest, in real life, it's so much easier. I've run balers before, and I've moved the smaller standard hay bales around, and it's so much easier to do it in real life than it is in Farming Simulator, because working with the mouse, it's so much harder to look behind you than it is to just peer over your shoulder at a baler while you're working. Because you can, quickly move your head back and forth, and you can't really do that easily with the, accurately with the, whoop, I'm going out. I'm not going to go back and collect that. It's not really worth it. Nah, might as well. Anyways, yeah, it's a lot harder to do that, with a mouse than it is with your actual, head, if that makes sense. So, I really should buy a pressure washer, but I'm not going to right now because I just don't need it yet. I do really need a lime spreader though, so I guess we'll be selling more crops. Yay! Just what I wanted to do. So what I'll do is I'll just drop the baler here for now. I apologize if you hear a beeping sound every now and then. It's because my computer has this weird hotkey thing for some beeping thing. When I try to press certain buttons to play the game, it does that, so I really don't know why. I apologize, it's annoying as hell. It gets me all the time, and I need to remember not to do that. So, really? You're not gonna work? It's not fertilized, so why are you not? Come on. Please just work. There we go. Anyways, let's get the Claas Arian 410. Oh, I gotta bring the Fendt back first. So let's bring this Fendt Favorite 511C back. Now, in FS15, I would assume that we're going to be doing... What is it? Is it Elm Creek? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Elm Creek. Because they just showed off that new, the new screenshots for, like, the Elm Creek Wolves. I'm going to hate myself if I'm getting the name wrong, because I'm going to sound really dumb. I'm pretty sure it's the Elm Creek Wolves. Baseball stadium. And with the whole new, production chains thing, which I will be looking at. I don't know if I'm going to go in depth on that all the time, or if it'll just be a, here and there kind of thing. C5, oh no, CIS? C1S? C15? I really don't know. I would assume that's not a GPS thing, because there is no GPS in here. Okay, never mind. Guess it's a little too small to have GPS. I thought whatever that was might have been like a GPS system or the monitor, but there is none in here. Which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize that would be the case. So yeah, if I do end up playing on the US map, I'd really like to see the option in the store to switch, different vehicles, especially the John Deeres and Cases and New Hollands, to like a US version of it. Because over here, our tractors are so much different than in Europe, just with the way they look and stuff. So Port Northwest, okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't have front linkages, beacons, not usually. I think some of the larger tractors do, and especially Fendt, Challengers, stuff like that, especially the European ones like Claas. Is it Claas? I don't really know. I'll have to look that up. Anyways, we don't usually have beacons on things. We do on some stuff, but it's not like on a small tractor like this, we probably wouldn't have a beacon on it, because I don't think we have like beacon laws like I'm pretty sure Europe has. I think like if you're driving down the road with a tractor, you have to have your beacons on or something. I don't know that for a fact, but I think I heard that somewhere. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But especially where I'm from, we don't have beacon laws. I mean, for the most part, a lot of people I know don't even have newer tractors. A lot of people I know are running older tractors. I mean, yeah, there are people with newer tractors, but for the most part, I think the people that have newer tractors have like compact tractors, like small, under 50 horsepower John Deeres, stuff like that. Stuff that, Yanmar makes. That's, what is it, under 40 engine horsepower is made by Yanmar? I think so. It would be nice to see John Deere make their own, Yanmar oh my god, compact tractors again, because I think that would be really, really interesting to see how they do that. Same with lawn tractors. They're made by a different company as far as I know. I'm pretty sure there's like one company that makes like all of them, or like John Deere, Cub Cadet. I'm pretty sure they're all made by the same company. Then different styling, different logos, different paint jobs, but I think for the most part they're the same company. I was lucky enough to get like an older Craftsman lawn tractor, which has one of the last Briggs & Stratton engines that was actually like good and decent and reliable. And I mean, I love the thing. I pulled the mowing deck off it and threw a trailer on it, and that thing basically keeps going with whatever I put in it. I use it for trail maintenance or hauling things around. It's wonderful. I love it. It's so much better than a wheelbarrow, which is what I was using before, and that's just kind of a pain in the butt to continually have to use a wheelbarrow to move things around. Like, it's fine to a point, but eventually it just gets annoying, especially if you have to move like manure up the road or something. for my composting projects, which never really worked out that well. Maybe someday when I feel like wasting $60-$70, I'll buy a compost tumbler. Thanks. Yeah, apparently road rage is still an issue in 19. I should have learned that by now, but apparently I haven't. Yeah, 3 years into this game and road rage is still an issue. Hopefully that's changed for 22, but who knows. I think smarter AI and not rock solid boulder cars would be great. Because back in FS09, and I don't think there was any traffic in FS08. Pretty sure it was either FS09 or FS11, which I didn't play, unfortunately. I wish I could get my hands on them, but I don't think that's going to happen. The cars, you could push them out of the way, just like you can do on the mobile versions. I don't know about 20 because I haven't played that, but 14 through 18, for sure, you can definitely push them out of the way. Anyways, I'm going to end this video here, even though it was kind of short and boring and I didn't really do anything. This was kind of just a pilot episode, which all of these seem to be. So, I'm going to go and record another video right now. While I'm at it, I'm just going to check the quality of this one first. Maybe change a few settings, depending on how this one turned out. And then, see where we go from there. Oops. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in episode 4. Alright. Thanks for watching.